Now time to plant this, guys. I have a late start planting the garlic. I should have planted them early, but oh well. But it's still good time for me to plant the onions. I got a mix of white and yellow and red. And then these are red potatoes, purple potatoes, and white potatoes. And I'll be planting them. I'll be planting one over that container over there. I'm thinking I'll plant the purple there. And then I'm going to plant the red and the white on the front yard. The front yard, I'll give you guys a tour of the front yard that I just finished cleaning up and show you where I'm planning to plant my red and white potatoes. Next day I'm going to give you guys a tour of the greenhouse, but for now let's do the front yard. I got it cleaned up. It took me 4 hours to clean it. We refilled this with a bit of dirt from that one, and this is how the garden is looking. I cleaned it up a bit, removed some decoration, moved the decoration around, but look, they're starting to come back. It's 90 degrees right now in the Midwest, and tomorrow, guess what? 50. Don't you just love the Midwest? I do have the feeling that the Midwest have some of the most toughest trees and plants because of the dang wind and weather we got. So I think I'm gonna plant my red potatoes there. I'm gonna plant my white potatoes here. Sounds like a good plan, huh? And then this one, since it's falling apart, we've been removing the dirt from here and putting it on the backyard where I'm going to plant my purple potatoes that I showed you guys earlier. And look, the garden is coming back. The garden is coming back. The trees, the plants, the flowers are coming back. I pruned a lot, did a lot of digging and clean up, but it's looking good, right? I moved this, asked my husband to help me move this so that the salvias and the Russian sage would have ample space to grow. But yeah, it's starting to look good, huh? It's coming back. It's alive. And I also, one of the things I did was collect all the branches, and I created a bug hotel, 3 bug hotels, hoping that the lightning bugs would come back for this year. And yeah, I created piles of wood for them, and I am so glad that some of the roses are coming back. I was really worried that they won't because we got really terrible winter. Oh, and dandelions, everyone please don't kill your dandelions. They're medicinal and they're food for the bees, so please be kind. And yeah, garden is looking good. Now I'm going to get ready and plant those potatoes, but I'll give you guys a, ooh, what is that? Please not be a snake, please. But anyway, give you guys a sneak peek of the side entrance. It's the world of the bees. See? These are bees. Oh dear. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's so much activity. And yeah, a peek of the yard of the homestead yard. But oh well. Now, potato planting. Okay guys, we're ready to plant the potatoes. If you're planting on a container and you're in the Midwest, it's better to plant it 4 to 5 inches deep. And if you got small potatoes, I mean this is a small one, only has 1 eye. So I'll just leave it be. For big ones, I cut them, and then after a couple days of it going like this, I can plant it. That way they don't rot when you plant them. And then I removed the leaf mulch over there, and that's the white potato, because here in the Midwest you'll never know up to when it's going to snow. So in case we have a snow, we use those leaf mulch to insulate and protect the plants. So yeah, and I usually use the shovel, itty bitty, a small planting shovel, and this is roughly 4 inches up to here. It's 4 inches. So I plant my potatoes that deep, and make sure that your soil is loose when you're planting it, and make sure that your soil is rich. And in between planting it, you can put other beneficial plants that can grow with potatoes, like for example green beans, like pole beans. So they grow well with potatoes. So what I do is, once frost is done, I'm gonna plant pole beans around that area so they can climb towards the fence. So yeah, let's start planting. Give you guys a look. I planted it with at least roughly 5 inches space in between. If you're planting on a container, you can plant it a bit close together like that, since it's a container. But if you're planting directly on the ground, you have to follow at least 10 inches difference. But since I'm planting on a container, I use 5 to 6 inches. See, I put them all there, so I get to maximize the entire space, and I got just the right amount of potatoes. These are potato seeds, and they are, yes, organic. We only grow organic in this homestead. Gotta be organic because I got an autoimmune disease. So let's start planting. And just like that, red potato is done planted. Next, white potato. And just like that, potatoes are planted. Now, just gonna water them and keep an eye on them. Next, we are going to plant purple potatoes in the backyard. Okay, hi guys. We are going to call this video the purple potato experiment. As you can see, this giant container is not full, and the purple potatoes will be planted near each other, about 4 inches apart. The dirt is at least 6 inches deep, and I'm going to plant the potatoes near, so about 3 to 4 inches. I'm going to plant the potato. The dirt is 6 to 7 inches, and we are going to hill it. Now here in my Urban Homestead Midwest location, I like to do experiment. So this is my experiment. This is our experiment for this year. Hilling purple potatoes in a container. Hilling is a process of, for example, you plant the seeds, and then once shoot grows, like green leaves grow, you put dirt on top of it and cover it. And then once some more shoot grows, you put some more dirt on top of it. That's what you call hilling. Now we will see how tall of a hill we can create in a container. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this project that we're doing and give you guys a view of the garden and the big difference in the garden after all the reconstructuring that I did. And just like that, potato plant, our purple potato plant, is planted. Thank you guys for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and share it with others, and hope that you learn a bit, a little bit from what I learned from having a homestead, urban homestead in the Midwest, where weather is bonkers and the wind is crazy. Bye bye. God bless.